"Look at this mummy." He sneezed and shattered the glass. Adele was shocked. The mummy walks up to the patient. "She looks terrible." Adele asked him if he could cure her. It turned out that her sister was a vegetable. Adele heard that mummies have magical healing powers, so she went to Egypt. There are a lot of puzzles in the tomb, but she succeeded in solving them all. "Open the door. Open the coffin. This is it." Then a group of robbers broke in, but Adele didn't panic, dropped her cigarette and lit the oil on the ground. Then she ran into the mummy's coffin. The coffin fell into an underground river and into a whirlpool, washed up on the river. The man next to him is freaking out. Adele asked how to get to the train station. The man points with his hand, so Adele carried the coffin back alone. The next step is to find the doctor and ask him to help her resurrect the mummy. But then she saw that the doctor had been arrested and about to be executed. Hundreds of millions of years old dinosaur eggs have come back to life. A big eye opened up from inside, and then it burst out of the egg. It fluttered its wings and ran out of the museum. It saw a car, curious to poke the canopy. The people inside were terrified. The car spun out of control and fell into the river. It turned out that the doctor was behind all this. He did an experiment, tied to the soul of a pterodactyl. When the doctor made a move, the pterodactyl would follow his movements. The pterodactyl came to the doctor's house, but the news of the sheriff's murder was in the papers. The detective found the doctor's house. He hid the pterodactyl behind a curtain. The inspector peeled an egg while asking questions. Then he took a bite out of it, but it triggered the pterodactyl's instincts. The pterodactyl came out from behind the curtain and flew away through the window. Now can't hide it. The doctor was thrown in jail. Adele tried to rescue him, but she tried everything and failed. But then the pterodactyl showed up just in time. Adele gently attached a rope to the pterodactyl and climbed onto its back. Adele managed to tame it. The doctor was about to be executed, and then the pterodactyl appeared. Adele managed to save the doctor. Just when they were happy, the hunter appeared. He fired a shot at the pterodactyl. The pterodactyl was shot in the heart. The doctor and the pterodactyl were tied together, so the doctor was hurt too. Adele took the doctor back to the house. To repay Adele, the doctor cast one last spell, but the ritual was not completed. The professor collapsed. Adele was desperate. A fat man walking down the road. A mummy suddenly appeared in front of him asking for directions. Fatty fainted in fear. The mummy couldn't help but applaud and laugh. Adele was not happy. They had to rush to take her sister to the doctor. The mummy used a spell to open the gate, but the 3 guards found out. The mummy drew a circle with her hand. The guards fainted. They went to the pharaoh's resting place. They woke up the mummies here one by one. Then they came to the pharaoh. The lid of the coffin rises out of the air. The pharaoh finally woke up. He stretches. Adele asked the pharaoh to heal her sister. The mummy was there to persuade pharaoh to help. So pharaoh called his own doctor. The doctor pulls out the hat pin. A stone table was then cleared. He put her on the stone table. The doctor made a potion, applied it to her wounds. The aide undid the bandages, bandaged her wounds. Finally, the pharaoh came to sister and kissed her gently. Adele didn't understand. The mummy said it was a ritual. When your sister wakes up, have to ask her permission to kiss her again. After the pharaoh left, the sister was revived. Pharaoh wanted to take his people back. The fat man who had just been stunned woke up. He panicked and wanted to get out of here. But the next moment, he met the mummy who asked for directions.